Hey guys, Marvin and Kid here, back again, still catching up. I am going to review, yeah, the books that came out for December 16th, baby. Yeah, let's have some fun. Alright, yeah, why am I talking like that? I don't know. But playing too much Crazy Taxi. Uh, anyway, guys, we're going to kick this off um, with my pilot for the 16th of December, and I just dropped my pot. Apologize about that. So, we got some from Marvel, got some from DC. No DC actually, just Marvel and independent actually. Like I said, guys, still catching up on the DC stuff. Actually, even not even just catching up, even thinking about dropping some titles because I'm just not feeling them anymore. So, but anyway, let's get to it. So, we're gonna kick this off with Marvel, and we're going on to All New Inhumans #2. I forgot to review issue one. Issue one was good. Just letting you know. But we have Asmus and Charles Soule do the co-writing, and Castelli does the artwork. Um, Now you got to remember, this is Crystal. Crystal is leading a team of her, Gorgon. It. One thing I will say, it is really hard for me to see Gorgon in a wheelchair. Like he can't walk now. It just really just bugs me. And a lot of the new humans is that's what they call anyone who is hit with the Terrigen cloud. You're not called an inhuman, you're called a new human. NU human. In this, Crystal and her team go off to I guess this country called the Republic of Sin Kong. And the leader of this group, I swear to God, he looks and acts almost like Kim Jong-un. And it was just like Crystal and them are over there because they want to know if some of the people of this country are have any new humans. And the dictator is saying no, we don't have it, but they're able to translate and talk in the native tongue, and still nothing is coming out. And I apologize for that darkness. If I can get some more light, if you don't mind. How's that? That's better. Okay. Anyway, so pretty much that's the gist of it, and then we do get to see that Crystal's like, okay, looks like nothing is going on. We're leaving, and a lot of her younger teammates are like, why are we leaving? What's going? This guy's an asshole, bro. And Crystal agrees, but still, she realizes if we do something, what do we do? We could call it an international incident. Something that Quake, in the beginning, Quake, actually, she talks about it too. It's like, Shield ain't gonna be helped because the Inhumans have a relationship with Shield. But yeah, this was good stuff. Especially that last part. Charles Soule, he's got the Inhumans locked. He knows what he's doing with that. We'll move on to all new X-Men #2. Mark Bagley's art looks beautiful. This really centered around young Scott and dealing with the aftermath of the ghosts of Cyclops, this young renegade group who follows Dick Summers, older Scott, and it really follows. This is really how is Cyclops dealing with knowing what his future holds. It's kind of tough, and there's this great monologue between Cyclops, which I really enjoyed. There's a cool scene between uh, Laura and Warren, and Warren is still, in a sense, still playing that overprotective, you know, boyfriend, and it's just like It's like every time he does something like that, I just slap my head. I'm just like, Warren, dumb idiot. You know, she's not that kind of girl. She doesn't need you. She doesn't need a dun dun dun, dun knight in shining armor to help her. And it's just like he just does not get it. And I'm just like, Warren, you idiot. But other than that, this was really good. Looking forward to seeing where this goes. Hopeless, you're doing not a bad job. Let's move on to The Amazing Spider-Man 1.1 Amazing Grace Part 1. Moline and Simone Blanchi's artwork. I'm a Spider-Man fan, diehard Spider-Man fan for life. He's my #1 favorite hero before anybody else. He comes first. But I'm going to have to admit, this was weird. I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on. We got Spider-Man swinging. He sees a funeral. He comes upon a funeral. And the deceased rises from the grave. And it's just like, what the fuck is going on? And instead of being, no, it's more like he's normal. And I'm just like, what? This just really had me tripped out. I'm just like, I don't know what to think about this. I'm sorry. That's basically it. This was weird. Move on to Mighty Thor #2. Aaron still does a good job with this. So Jane comes face to face with Carl, Odin's brother, the serpent, fucking dick, and she's facing him and these Thunder Guard, as they called, on the Bifrost Bridge. And something happens, which I don't want to spoil, with another fellow Asgardian. Loki visits his father, his real father, the Frost Giant, and his father wants nothing to do with him. His father looks at him as an abomination. He's like, you spend too much time with the Asgardians. You've forgotten everything, and it's so much. His father he's so much detested by Loki. He sets a trap for him, and it's just like, whoa. Once again, still what's going on with this war. The other 9 realms are under attack, thanks to Malekith, and Jane goes in to help. One thing I will spoil is we get a certain blonde female makes an appearance, and you can tell, you know damn well she does not like this quote unquote imposter of holding her beloved's hammer. And yeah, this was good though. Nonetheless, it was good. This does not happen. It's just a cover, but we do get a confrontation face to face with Thor and Loki, and that's where it ends. It was like, okay, where does it go from there? Nice job, Mr. Aarons. All right, here we go. Squadron Supreme #1. Gabi, if you're watching this, put this on your pull list, bro. At Midtown. So expect to see this soon. James Robinson, Kurt does the artwork. Protecting the Marvel Universe by any means necessary. So basically, they're taking a little bit of a route of Malcolm X. And boy, dude, this issue, I'm gonna be honest with you, this issue was spoiled the fuck out on the internet. And that's kind of why I don't like the age that we live in now, where the internet ruins a lot of stuff, even comics, and it spoils everything. There's a death in here, a major death. Like I said, it's been spoiled, so I don't think I need to. It's not like I'm spoiling anything. Look, the King of Atlantis, Namor Mackenzie, that's his last name for all you guys out there. Namor, Submariner, is dead, gets decapitated. The Squadron all come with the decision to attack Atlantis. Now you got to remember, all these characters here are from different worlds. They're not from the 616 Earth. They're from different Earths. Um, this is Nighthawk, but not the 616 Nighthawk. They got the same name, but they're different. Hyperion, all these people. And they literally just take it to Atlantis. Now, they kill him. Hyperion kills him. After Hyperion lifts Atlantis out of the water and throws it and destroys it. And what makes it worse is that these guys basically committed genocide, killing innocent Atlanteans that had nothing to do with their grudge with Namor. Then you got all the people, other citizens saying, some are saying they're scared, but a majority of them are saying they're happy about it. They're happy Namor's dead. They're happy this happened. Then you got one girl who says, yeah, the Squadron Supreme are doing what the Avengers can't do. Instantly, when that woman said that, I'm like, there it is. There it goes. Once again, it's always that route. Always simple. It's so simple to go out and say, yeah, just say that they're killing people, killing their enemies, something that the Avengers don't do. If the Avengers start killing people, they become no better than anybody. They start killing, they become goddamn Hydra. It's like, what the fuck? And it pisses me off every time I see it. And then once that woman said that, I'm like, yeah, that's easy for you to say it. But any of us, I don't care who you are, we can't just go out and say, and I'm gonna kill this person. If we do, there's no way we're gonna be like, I'm cool with it. That was great. Unless you are a fucking psychopath. But instantly I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm not I not I know there are a lot of people that doesn't mind that Namor's dead and was like very happy. And I admit, yes, Namor is a dick. I get it. I hate him too sometimes. And there was times, plenty of times, you watch past reviews, I've said it plenty of times, that I wished somebody would come along and humble this asshole just for a minute. He's a dick. He's a douche. But in this, by the time that stuff happens, you really get to see that Namor cares for his people. And to see Hyperion throw Atlantis, literally pick it up out of the water and toss it. And Namor's trying to get to his city. And it was just like, did he really deserve that? And it's almost to the point, I look at it, I'm like, you know what? The Squadron Supreme went too fucking far. Their problem was with Namor, not Atlantis. But they're starting to see it now, like Atlantis or Namor is a problem that needs to be dealt with. So it's like, it's almost a point, it's like, who the fuck made you guys, died you guys, judge, jury, and executioner? And it's to that point, I'm just like, okay, Mr. Roberts, you got me hooked because I want to know what's going to happen more with this. But it was so good to see that a certain someone, once again, I'm going to spoil it here, a certain S.H.I.E.L.D. agent by the name of Jim Hammond, aka the original Human Torch, is talking to Steve Rogers, and he even says it. He's like, we got to stop these guys. It's not even about Namor's death, but these guys, they're going too far. And I'm just saying right now, Mr. Rob, please do not kill off the original Human Torch, Jim Hammond. I love the original Human Torch. I think he's a great character, and you write him beautifully. So I would hate to see this character get killed. But this issue really was the mind blower. And say what you want about Namor, but let's face it, guys. Namor is one of Marvel's oldest characters. He's been around since Marvel was not even called Marvel, since they were called Timely Comics. So to see one of their classic characters die, it's just like, huh. But then, of course, there's also the point of like, and my inner self is saying, Chris, you've been reading comics for how long now? 23 years. You know damn well Namor ain't gonna stay dead, even though he's decapitated. But still, I understand where some people are coming from. Like, yay, they're happy he's gone. But then you also got to look at it from another point of view, and that's the point of view that I'm trying to pitch. The Atlanteans did not deserve that. They did not have nothing to do. All they were doing was just being loyal people to their king. But they did not deserve to get killed like that. And that right there, I was just like, yeah, you know what? Say what you want, but Squadron Supreme, you fucking pricks, what the fuck? Like, come on. That was bullshit. We move on to some more Inhumans. Uncanny Inhumans number 3. Charles Soule, Stephen McGinnis. Oh, oh my god. First of all, that cover is fucking beautiful. But I don't want to spoil anything in this. But the bottom line is mother and father, Black Bolt and Medusa, come face to face with supposedly Kang the Conqueror, because he's trying to wipe out the Inhuman legacy, the Inhuman history, how the first Inhuman were created, and so on and so on and so on. But we find out in that last year, we found out who is really Kang, what's going on, and that was the biggest cliffhanger in this. Man, ooh, what goes down in this is just sheer, almost to the point you feel so much grief and so much regret from mother and father in this. I'm not spoiling a damn thing. You got to read this for yourself if you haven't. This was good. Mr. Soule, you, sir, are nailing it with the Inhuman stuff. Let's move on to some Vertigo comic. And we move down to issue number 3 of The Clean Room. Gail Simone, my lady. Still a little jealous. So far now, I have several friends that have met you now and talked to you. And I'm not in that category. Sucks. It's going to happen someday. It will happen. But anyway, Miss Simone, what the fuck? I'm sorry, Miss Simone. This is probably the most trippiest issue of this series so far. I'm like, what the hell? You got this, you got this, it got to the point. It was like, is there some freaky deaky like lesbian, almost like, let's go and let's just fuck, and I'm like, what am I reading? Uh, it just got really trippy. That is the only thing I can describe. Is it got trippy, and it was just like, I'm like, what did I just read? But I'm like, I trust Gail, but yeah, this is probably the most trippiest stuff she is writing to date, and it's just like, I wouldn't be that Gail Simone fanboy if I didn't say, you know what, I dig the trippiness, but yeah, it was trippy. We keep it in Vertigo, and we move on to Lucifer, number 1. Lucifer is back. Pretty much just in time, because next year his show comes on Fox. Lucifer Moonstar. Basically, the plot simple is this: God is dead. So the all-powerful, the almighty God is dead. Who's going to get the blame? You're looking at him. That's the best. That's pretty much everything. So the angels have sent Gabriel out to track down Lucifer and kill him out of revenge for their father. Now Lucifer, the two meet, and You know, Lucifer even says, well, I didn't kill him. I didn't kill him. And even if and he's even said, even if still, I wouldn't have known that, and I could feel it and things like that, and it just gets really interesting. The artwork is pretty decent, but Lucifer's also kind of lost a little bit of his powers as well. But this was a good start, and Lucifer basically teams up with Gabriel. He says, "Okay, look, still, we'll find out who did it." And he even says, "Just remember, he was my father too." So it's like, yeah, but yeah, this was not bad, not bad. Black and Gabarbet do not bad job. All right, we move on to Aftershock Comics, um, and this is created by two zany writers, but I love them. I actually tweeted them that I like this. Amanda Connor and Jim Palomini do this, and it's called Super Zero. Um, this was just fun. I told them it was just fun. I tweeted them that basically. Basically, in this, we have this young girl, her right here, this cover. Her name is Drusilla Draskowski, and she has a vivid imagination, guys. She she thinks the world is really full of superheroes, and she believes in all these things, life on other planets, this and that, you name it, she probably buys it. But like I said, her imagination runs wild. But she starts talking about, you know, in one point, guys, she even hires a Vietnam vet who is homeless to put on a mask and mug her parents so she can be there to have like a Batman-esque like origin to become her new self. There are superhero references out of the woodwork in this comic, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm talking Batman, Superman, Hulk, Spider-Man at time. And she's even talking to, I believe, her sister, you know, saying like, look, you know, I hired this guy and he's going to do this. And if it doesn't work, her sister even says like, look, you know, okay, so you have your Batman origin, but Batman's still only human. He's just a normal guy. And you know, they kind of get in this debate, which is really funny. And then she says something that just made me instantly just like, this girl is trippy. She says, well, okay, if that doesn't work, then I'm going to taking insects and dousing them with radiation. And I'm like, this girl is crazy. But I loved it though. It was fun. This was fun. Super Zero, good stuff. I want more of that. I want more. I can't wait to the next issue. Ms. Connor, Mr. Palmy, that was good. Let's move on to Zen, Intergalactic Ninja #3, Devil Dew's first comics. Steve Stern and Marat Michaels. So Zen has come face to face with his bounty. He's a bounty hunter, and the bounty, the man, I'm forgetting in his bounty basically says like, okay, tells one of his boys best fighter to come out and deal with Zen. Now you got to remember, Zen is a hell of a fighter, and he easily, instantly, instantly takes down the his bounty's bodyguard. But here's where the stupid dick move comes in, because in the previous episode he was talking to the local law, you know, about, you know, where he could find this guy. The funny thing is that the law, the officer, the sheriff, the chief, the magistrate, you know, you name it, didn't tell us in that bounty hunting on this planet is outlawed and you will be arrested. And that's where the dick move comes in, and basically Zen gets arrested, taken to jail, and set there. And I'm gonna leave it at that. But other than that, this was good. I'm looking forward to the next issue. But yeah, that sheriff was an asshole. All right, so the next two books I'm gonna review together because it kind of goes into. We move on to Valiant, and we're going to talk about the first two issues of Rage of the Eternal Warrior. All right, so as you all know, I'm a big Valiant fan. I've been loving Valiant's Resurrection, and the Eternal Warrior Gallet is back. And somehow, the Immortal Warrior himself was killed, and he's now stuck in the afterlife. And while he's in the afterlife, he is seeing all his children that he has sired over his everlasting, long-lasting life. He's even seeing his wife. And his oldest son wants nothing to do with him. We get some exposition of why his oldest son doesn't want anything to do with him. And it's almost every time he tries to think about leaving, his wife gets mad and he doesn't leave. And in the second issue, he kind of starts to realize that he has to leave. The world needs him, and his children realize that he has to go away, and even his eldest son even says, goodbye, father. And it becomes more of Galite basically going into this forest and trying to get out of the afterlife. Robert Venditti does a good job with the writing, and the artwork is okay. I really wish it was the previous artwork from the original, um, Eternal Warrior story that Valiant had put out before. But so far, so good with this series so far. Only 2 issues in, but I'm enjoying it very much because I'm just like I'm trying to figure out like how did he die? Even though they say who killed him, but I'm just like he's immortal. Immortality, how you die? But other than that, this was good nonetheless. Well, guys, there you have it. I apologize if the lighting, you couldn't see my face or anything like that. I apologize. But this was a lot of fun. I am now, those are all the past stuff. I will finish reading this week's books that came out for the 23rd before Christmas. And then I'll be all caught up. And other than that, if you haven't checked out the past few reviews, go check it out. Leave your comments in below. You guys know where to follow me. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, here. I don't mind. Leave your comments. What did you think about the books? Did you read any of the books that I picked up for the 16th? Leave your comments, guys. I'm telling you, comments matter. If you leave them, certain things will happen. The comments matter once again. But other than that, you guys take care. I will see you guys next time with another review as always. And this is Mama Kid. Peace. One love. Stay tuned. Keep it real, guys. I'll catch you guys later. Take care.